Hey, good afternoon, Manchester, New Hampshire. Yahoo, we're here one more time.
One more.
And I have a belly full. You have a belly full, John?
I do.
Oh, we went to the Golden Corral.
Yes, that was an
I
excellent
thought
place.
they were going to have some horses in the corral.
I
there,
know,
you
that's what I thought too.
That's what I thought. They'd be
Yeah.
clumping along.
Yeah, those
When
days are gone
actually-
by now.
Yeah. When actually the food was excellent.
It was. Yeah.
And the prices were reasonable.
Very,
You know.
very, yeah, you can't beat the price.
And the people that were there were very nice.
Yes, they were.
You know.
Yeah.
What was her name? Diamond?
Diamond was our
Diamond,
server.
Yeah, was our server. Excellent, excellent. I would recommend
Yes.
that restaurant to anybody.
Yep.
Plenty of food. If you go away from there hungry, that's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
own fault. Okay.
Yep.
Then you know what I thought was really cool? I met a woman by the name of Renee,
Yes, Renee.
and she had 3 small children.
Yeah.
What well-behaved
Yeah.
children. They were not running around
No, they
jumping
weren't.
up and down. They were set there very
Yeah.
nicely
Yeah.
behaved. You know, and that's so you could enjoy your lunch.
Sure.
And people were very helpful.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. The children were, she allowed them to serve themselves. They were polite.
Weren't they?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Quiet.
Yeah. You
They
know.
did not quiet like they didn't talk, but
No, but-
just
But just well-being.
yeah.
You don't see that very often
No, you don't.
anymore.
No.
And then yesterday I went to the White Birch a restaurant and diner on Math Road in Gothstown. The food there was excellent.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to wait for his name,
Yeah.
but I had the cook's name was Dean. He made an excellent omelet.
Omelet, yeah.
You like feta cheese
I do. I love it, yeah.
and spinach?
Yeah.
I had a feta cheese omelet.
Oh, yeah.
Feta cheese and spinach
Yeah,
and
spinach,
tomato and bacon
They
dip.
seem to go together good, huh?
Oh, and it was so big.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and I was amazed I could eat it. And then my friend Bob, who has a big appetite, you probably would have been able, after I saw what you ate today.
Yeah.
And he couldn't eat all the pancakes.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
but the service there was fantastic.
Mm.
Then I found that interesting. I was talking to this guy. He was a former alderman. I forgot he was a Democrat, but I kind of knew, And I was saying, boy, it'll be nice when Victoria Sullivan gets elected to mayor, and we get rid of Joyce Craig. And she's a good friend of Joyce's Craig's. So of course I stirred the apple
Oh, of course.
cart there,
Yeah.
But that was okay.
No,
Folks, always
too late.
remember, don't be afraid to express yourself.
mm.
But if you're going to, be prepared to have maybe not a favorable look or whatever. But always, I'm a firm believer, as long as you're not hurting the person you're expressing yourself with, no name call. I think that you don't need to name call.
No, you don't.
No, I think that's ridiculous.
That just inflames things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not accomplishing anything
Yeah.
out of it.
No, it defeats the whole purpose, actually.
Right.
Of, having
And,
conversation.
Yeah. So if you live with your heart and follow your mind and so, and it's okay. I had to learn that it's okay to listen to other people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
And I had to learn to take. Do I like criticism? No, but I learned to live with it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're doing it for the right reasons.
Mm.
I got 3 weeks ago. I got in the mail to here. This woman, I think her name was Jackie, sent me a tray, an orange tray with separate dishes components in it. So then that's okay. I got it at home.
Now,
So-
who sent that to you?
She sent a fan, Jackie.
Oh,
Okay, and that's okay.
do you think they were making fun of you?
Well, she doesn't like the idea of me having everything on separate plates.
Oh, I see.
So she would be. I think it was kind
Oh, a
of
little dig.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Hey, use it.
Yeah, and if, she said if it was her, she would have gave me paper plates. I said that's okay. Yeah, everybody has the right to their own.
Of course they do. Yeah.
How you feeling, by the way?
I'm feeling well. After I got the COVID thing there, even though both tests came back negative, I was sick enough. They said, well, you most likely have it. So we took medication. And, within 24 hours, I was from laid down flat with no energy to at least walking around. And then it was like a flu. So as you saw today, the good thing.
Oh my God, this guy ate like there was no tomorrow.
My appetite came back, and I'm so grateful for that.
I ate some. I didn't eat anywhere near like you did.
Yeah. No, I was
Well,
ready to.
Yeah, my appetite really isn't like it used to be.
Yeah. But then you go into a place like Golden Corral with all that food, you're going to eat a lot of food, I think.
I love that chicken.
Yeah, the chicken was very good. Yeah,
I had like 2 or 3 pieces of chicken.
yeah.
You know, and
Yeah, good
I
place
love
to go.
pickles. All of everything was good there.
Yeah. You know, like we were talking about earlier, you can't buy a sub these days for
No.
what it costs us for that
Yeah.
big meal.
Yeah,
It's like
and
no
it's just
brainer, you know?
and that's like McDonald's is expensive now.
Yeah.
Burger King is expensive, and all these fly by night, McDonald's. When you run in, you get a meal or whatever.
Mm.
It costs you just as much to go
Yeah,
there
yeah.
as it does to go to a regular restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was impressed. So it's quite different than the ones I went to down south.
Yeah.
But they're different down there anyways. The food they eat's different.
And
Yeah.
it's amazing how, one like that Golden Corral could adapt to any, like here in our area. It's different than like down south.
Yeah.
And they have to learn how to adapt with it.
Yeah.
And I find that very amazing.
Yeah. So, I was watching a little video last night when I was out in Missouri for business. I asked somebody, hey, what's the best place to get a dinner? And well, in the farm country, there's not much. He says, go down the road about 5 miles, a place called Lambert's. And I went there, and it was, oh my God, the food. There was like today, the
And
amount
how
of
big
food.
the table.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like the amount of food we had today. And one of they're famous for, if you want a roll, they throw it at you.
Really?
If you raise your hand like this, that means you want a roll. They'd be from the other side of the room, and they'll throw the roll at you. That's their motto, their fun thing there.
What happens if you don't catch it?
If you miss, they'll throw another one.
Oh, okay.
They're all over the floor. I mean, pick them up.
Well, they used to have a place down in Boston when they had like sawdust floors where you could eat peanuts and throw them on the shells on the floor.
Yeah.
And,
It's a steak joint, right? One of the steak places.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't mind, and I'm sure you don't, I don't mind paying money for good food.
Right.
And my son went to Pizza Market on Hamilton Street. Great place to go. Great. And I've been very blessed. And then Dave and I went to the Elm House of Pizza.
Okay.
And it was very good. We'll go there next time.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Are you a pizza eater?
I do. Not often. So when I do eat it, I enjoy it a lot. Yeah.
I'm not a big pizza eater.
Yeah.
Never had that. They tell me I'm un-American if I don't eat pizza. I just don't
Well,
like it. Yeah.
So if I ate it, tomorrow, let's say, I'll be good for a couple months at least.
Yeah. Well, and it's actually healthy for you. As long as you watch what you're eating with it.
In moderation, right?
Yeah, everything is done in moderation.
Yeah. Well, there's no shortage of places to go and eat around here.
No,
so,
they're opening up more and more now.
Yeah.
The coldness, as I really believe, and this is me, folks, it's not a medical science, it's not anything. I truly believe that the sad part with this COVID has been so exaggerated. And when I don't agree with, they're pushing it. They're pushing it.
Yeah.
Get your shot. You can't tell me that it's not a multi-billion dollar deal.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of having to go to like a CVS or Rite Aid or Walgreens and technicians there can give you a shot. It's not sanitary.
No, that made me nervous to think that they administer shots.
Yeah.
At a pharmacy, it didn't seem clean to me.
No, that's what I was thinking. If I'm going to get one, I'm going to get one of the doctors.
Yeah.
And it's not sanitary.
Yeah. Well, it appears. I mean, I would imagine that it must be. But it certainly makes me nervous to think that.
Then you got everybody watching you.
Yeah.
I don't like that either. And then I don't understand, once they get the shot, they broadcast it all over the place.
Yeah. Well, there is a stigma about the whole thing, one way or the other.
Yeah. And the thing is, when I got my other flu, last time I got a flu shot about 10, 12 years ago, I was sicker than ever. I haven't had one since yet. I'll never take it for granted. I'll never pat myself on the back for it. I'll just continue to go on the way I'm going, eating healthy. Because there are, over 74 different types of shots you can get now.
For flu, you mean?
For the different types of
flu. So you got sick one time from that?
Yeah, from the flu shot. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. That would make me nervous.
Yeah. So, and I don't want all these foreign things in my body.
right.
I really don't. I mean, I've got enough through, and I'm just so blessed with overcoming cancer.
Mm.
I'm not going to say it will never come back because I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I will say, they gave me medication to prevent it.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Now when a friend of mine, Debbie Cross, and I are getting together, and we're going to talk about having people try to get people on the show that are recovering from cancer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got, now you know what it's like to be the survivor, and it's a wake-up call, right?
I think I had to, and that's it. I appreciate my body more.
Sure.
And not abusing it, Now I thought I'm a diabetic. I got that under control.
Yeah. Is it type 1 or 2 diabetes?
2.
Type 2.
Yeah.
Do you think over the years that you've released the weight and getting more healthy that maybe someday it'll go away?
Oh, I know it's going away.
Oh, yeah. Good. You feel
No, I'm not going to maybe. I'm going to know it's going away. I eat my healthy diet I want. I'm going out back playing a lawn, and then Scott's making the yard out front look absolutely beautiful. I'm a firm believer that, like in our house, and your house as well, and I'm getting rid of all that negative stuff. Like I thrown away a lot of old things that I've had for a long time. And
time to shed.
Time to shed it out. I never realized how much I had in there, but now we're getting all new stuff, and we're just being blessed for it. Well, I'm not, we're not taking anything foolish, but I would encourage people to rearrange your furniture in your living room, rearrange your kitchen, bring in the positive energy.
Sure.
Do you do feng shui?
We do, actually. In the process of it right now.
Yeah.
With the whole COVID thing going on and all the energy, people are going to start coming to our house because we both run a business out of our home.
Yeah.
So to protect our sacred space, we need to find ways to clear the energy.
Yeah. And what is your business?
My business is I'm a business coach, the Success Paradigm, and I provide leadership and professional training, and also now I'll be launching a new part of my business soon, next couple of weeks, a marketing training. Yeah.
You feel the energy with that?
I do.
Before you start teaching, do you meditate first?
I do.
Because that's so important. That's like what I do. Whenever I do a reading on someone, I clean the office first before they come in, then I clean it afterwards.
Yeah. So if I go to a location, I'll go anywhere from a half to an hour earlier, usually in another parking lot, and just sit and meditate. Sometimes meditation can be just listening to the radio.
Yeah.
It can be keeping my eyes closed and just snoozing a little bit. But definitely get my energy level. Because, when we're talking with people in business, they're nervous. If they're not acting very professional, they don't want to hear the bad news kind of thing.
No.
So I have to be prepared for that energy.
So if people want to contact you, how will they contact you?
Right now, the best way is my phone number. And I'll explain if I can. I have 2 new websites coming, and the existing one is being rebuilt. So it's a whole new structure for my business. I'll be launching in another 2 weeks. So my number is 603-244-2318. The best way to get a hold of me.
And your wife she has her own business too?
Carrie, yes. So she just concluded, I think, 25 or 30 years now of being a nurse in a hospital to her own practice, holistic nurse.
And she's going to do it very well.
I think she will, yeah.
We're not going to think. We're going to know.
Right.
Yeah.
So the fortunate thing is all these years that she's been working out of the house, especially last year, she's been working for the hospital. I won't mention any names.
No.
But all the other days that she has off, she's been building her holistic health up in southern Maine.
And the good thing about you support each other.
Yes.
And
yes.
I think support, like I've been very blessed with the support system I have. Like we're building up my business, and when I was being sick there, I had my family support, support,
sure.
And the people, the following I had support was just tremendous. When you're sending out positive energy, like you and I try to do, you're going to get it back.
Yes.
You're going to get it back.
That's the
tenfold.
good karma.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't want any bad karma.
Yeah.
You know, I've had
Yeah.
my share, and I don't want any more.
The lessons come there too.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But, you know,
And,
you mentioned something earlier, if you don't mind my bringing
No.
it up. How you experience people criticizing
yeah,
you, right? So one of the things that I like to bring up in my training in leadership is to, rather than look at it as criticism, right, is look at it as feedback
Mhm.
and thank them for the feedback.
yeah.
Because that's all it is,
Yeah,
just your experience.
What, you know, and that's it. I don't expect everybody to agree with me.
Right.
And I don't think you do either.
Not at all.
I mean, come on, you know,
Mm.
we're good at what we do, but there are always going to be people that are going to question your
Sure.
motives and what you're doing with it.
Mhm.
And I have to honestly say, it's not about money. Don't get me wrong, I like money,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
you do. But it's not all about money. It's like people learning how to find themselves.
Yes.
When they learn how to find themselves, then they got it cool.
Yes.
You know. And I don't think anybody could ever say that our journey in life is easy. But would you want it to be?
The simple answer is no.
No.
But then looking at, if you look at the opposite of easy, sometimes we call it hard. But to me, it's more the lesson.
Yeah. And that's what it is.
You know.
You know, I'm not, you know, my life wasn't the peaches and cream or rainbow colors and all that other stuff. I've been through a lot, but I allowed it to happen.
Right.
Because at that time, that was the only path I knew,
Mm.
you know.
That's a good point.
You know.
It's the only path I knew.
Yeah.
So that's owning it. That's taking
Yeah.
responsibility.
Oh, yeah. I can't blame nobody else. For years, I blamed my dad for my alcoholism. I blamed my dad for everything went wrong. Then I finally said, what the hell am I doing?
Mm.
He didn't hold my hand and lead me to the beer.
Yeah.
He didn't, you know, mind the wheel or whatever.
Mm.
I made those choices,
Mm.
you know. And that nothing I don't, when I hear people saying, oh, alcohol or drugs made me do this, no, they didn't make it. Did they enable you to do it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Probably. Yeah.
But you had already had this in your mind previously. You know, so we make
You
our
don't drink
choices.
anymore, right?
No, 26 years.
Oh, that long? Wow.
Yeah,
so I've
8
been-
years in May.
4 years now with nothing. And about 10 years ago, I had a coach.
Yeah.
And he asked me, actually it was two coaches, a woman and a man.
Yeah.
They both asked me, why do you drink? So 10 years ago, I was, not drinking a lot, probably weekend warrior kind of thing. I said, you know what, I couldn't answer the question.
I never could.
And then after thinking about it a little bit, I had the conversation with my coaches. And I went all the way back to when I was a kid. Me wanting to be like my dad. That's all it was. He was, drinking with his friends, and I remember wanting to be like him. So I started drinking.
And that's the only way I knew it. If I wanted
Yeah.
friends,
Mm.
you
Peer
bring in
pressure.
friends, you bring in the booze. And when I found out when all the booze is gone,
The friends
They're
are gone.
gone, too.
They're gone too. Yeah.
but you know what,
Interesting.
that's okay today.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Were
Oh,
there times when I
interesting.
resented it? Yeah. But now, I don't have time. I've never learned how to hate anyone, nor do I ever want to.
Mm.
And I always say, well, I hate this or this. No. I found out, no, I don't hate them.
Yeah, you're just resisting them.
Yeah. Like when we were talking about your buddy and you
Yeah.
pull away from him.
Yeah.
And there are times when you have to pull away from the people that you are
Yes.
around with.
Yes.
Boy, it's so hot in here. But I think that you have to, you're going to know.
Yes. Yeah.
And when you were talking to your buddy from New York, I have a feeling that you sensed there was some uncomfortableness there.
Mm.
And that the uncomfortable, and it wasn't so much on you as it was on his part.
Right.
Because people are still so blinded by the way the government is today, they don't want to see it.
Yes, they don't want to see it.
Do I think there's a rainbow at the end of this? Yeah.
Hmm.
Do I think that we're going to get better in this country? Yeah.
Yes.
Do I think that we got one hell of a wake-up call coming through?
Mm.
But we all have to work together.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of YouTube, and they have what they call a flash mob, where people go on, they're singing in these malls,
That's
they're
pretty
doing
cool.
all that. Yeah, I'd love to have one down here. And I put it out on Facebook, no response. people are happy. I don't know, either they're scared or they're happy or let it blind or they're blinded by what is going on with our government.
Yeah, that's a good idea to organize a flash mob. So what would you ask for?
Anything they want to do entertaining.
Oh, I see.
If they sing, fine. If they dance, fine. If they play a guitar, fine. If they should tell funny, not dirty jokes, funny jokes. Because I want to have children and I want to have everybody that can be involved being involved in it.
Hot summer day right downtown here.
Yeah. Either there or at one of the parks, like where I live. Just everybody. Somebody bring guitars, bring in drums, bring whatever, and just have a festive day with it. And it could bring, I don't care what's a nationality. I'm colorblind. And you are too, You treat you with respect, I'm going to treat you with respect.
Yeah, when you look at the flash mob, they're like mostly music, right?
Yeah.
And you look at the pure joy on everybody's face when they're watching, even the people performing too.
Yeah. Even maybe it's a mall in New Hampshire or something like that. And just, I'm so intrigued by it that I really want to be able to do it myself. I can't sing worth a hoot, but that's okay. You can always get other people to sing or whatever.
Well, you have the platform to request it, don't you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
And folks, if you are interested in doing a flash mob thing, Facebook me, and we'll see about organizing it. I have it on Facebook, and I think it would be a terrific thing. And as they try to shut us up, you know what? We'll just keep on singing. And the only way that we're going to come on this obstacle of hatred and anger is maybe having a flash get together, singing and dancing, having a good time. You
take the high road, Norm.
Yeah.
And that's showing them how to do it right there.
Positive energy is the best way. Believe me, and I'm not going to tell you I'm a miracle worker. I'm not telling you that I'm a hero. I'm far from it. But I just want to see people living in a positive generation. And when Scott put the flowers out, you could feel that negative energy being taken out.
Oh yeah, so different to pull up.
It really is.
In front of your house here to see that's the only house that did it. First of all, but regardless, that looks good. Somebody cares.
Yeah, I mean, Scott takes out the garbage. I do it out back. I mow. I live there. Why not make it presentable?
Of course, yeah.
And people don't care, but I do. Scott does. And then again, I'm not looking for that pat on the back. That's it. I live there. Why not make it so people,
of course,
when they come to my house, they'll say, "Wow, what a nice looking house," or whatever.
That little bit of one little ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
Out of all the darkness around or whatever.
Yeah. Now, you have a garden this year?
So this will be. So I bought the home last year, and I didn't do anything. Didn't really have the time, or didn't make the time. But this year I bought some boards to make raised beds that are already existing, but I'm going to make them better and start what will be a really nice raised bed garden system.
What are you going to do about the wild animals?
So my previous home in Fremont, I had this beautiful large garden. It was as big as this room, at least, maybe bigger. And I only had one issue with woodchucks. And I took care of that, and no deer. There was only that 1 year, and I never had problem. So I'm going to hold intention this year that I'm not going to have troubles.
No, and that's right. As long as you believe. Just make a little garden for them.
Yeah.
Let them have their own garden, and they'll leave yours alone.
Yeah. So I have a compost bin, and I don't cover it. If the animals want what's in there, they just take it.
And and that's the way it should be. Indians did it. Indians didn't cover.
Right.
The old soldier, the old farmers never covered.
Yeah.
And I can remember working on a farm. They had this place where they put all the cow poo-poo.
Yeah.
Oh, steak. Oh, my God. I said, this isn't for me. And
it takes some getting used to, I think.
Yeah. And yet I went to another farm and I had a good time, But I'm not cut out to be a farmer. I enjoy the fruits of it.
Of course.
Yeah. But it's going to be. I actually recommend everybody, if you have room on your property, I would recommend that you take the time, and I think you know what I mean, to make a garden.
Mm.
To take the time to get organic, like fertilizer cows,
Sure.
and make your own garden, but make sure you have enough for now animals that might want to come infiltrate in there. Because the prices are going to be so exuberantly high that it's going to be really going to be affordable.
I know. Plus, there's nothing like picking like a tomato off the vine and eating it.
Yeah.
That fresh.
Wiping it off that, and then
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
when my dad, when my dad and the lady I called when they have a big garden every year, you go down, you grab a tomato off in there, or you grab a cucumber, wipe it all down.
Yeah.
Cucumber skin and all,
Yeah.
or the rhubarb.
Oh, rhubarb. Yeah.
You know.
I had a garden down in Salisbury Beach, and of course it had to be a raised bed there. And so it was probably like, I don't know, 10 feet wide by 20 feet.
Well,
Just chock full, all tomatoes. And I let the neighbors take what they wanted. And on a regular basis, I'd go down, and they'd be sitting there on the edge of the raised bed eating cherry tomatoes. And it made me feel so good that my neighbors were comfortable enough to sit there and do that, and that I could provide that for them.
well, isn't that what we should be doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
If I had a garden out back, I'd do the same.
Yeah.
These people that were from India, they had their garden out back there, and I wasn't too keen on their vegetables that they have but I did try some every once in a while. And then out front where we had the lawn garden, they made it beautiful. They have flowers like there was so why not keep up the tradition of
Of course.
Good,
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether the landlord appreciates or not, I don't care. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, it makes for good neighbors. I would never eat all those tomatoes. There's thousands of these little cherry tomatoes. I could never eat them all.
And they would have rotted.
They would have rotted. So, and they all knew. I made sure they all felt comfortable to take what they wanted.
And you probably saved some people from being hungry and not having food.
It could have, yeah. Being down Salisbury Beach, at that time it was a lot of poor people down there. Today it's not like that, but
no. And that's why I'm saying nobody in this country should be hungry.
Right.
Nobody in this country should be homeless.
Mm.
And the thing is, you see a lot of abandoned houses.
Mm.
I'm not saying landlords should, if they own property, I'm not saying they shouldn't make money, because that's the whole idea of having property.
Of course, yeah.
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 But what I am saying, if these abandoned houses, why not fix them up so people have a place to come and stay?
Mm.
If I ever win a Powerball, that would be my goal. Give it to others, but before you give to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in that,
Mm.
and I think you are too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say, I'm a firm believer that you have to give to others.
Mm.
Otherwise, aren't you pretty selfish if you don't?
Yeah. I believe that by being the giver first, it gets that energy flowing. The energy. That giving first, not giving back, but being the giver, will bring abundance to you, to me.
Because I always tell people, I enjoy giving back.
Mm.
I'm giving to people.
Sure.
But I don't want them to feel obligated that they have to give me something back.
Right. Yeah. No strings attached.
No. If they can improve their life,
Yeah.
my one little suggestion, then I'm happy with it. Am I perfect and everything? No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I want to be.
Mm.
Would you?
No. I leave room in my schedule for pro bono. If somebody truly needs help and they don't have the money, and I can tell right away when I coach them that, okay, they need help, and I allow 2 slots a week in my schedule for pro bono. It's giving freely. I usually say I'll give you 3 sessions. It's sometimes it's 12 or more.
And if they can make something out of it, then you
yes.
Yeah.
I've done my job.
Yeah. And a lot of times, I had 2 people that I kept giving to, and they wouldn't do anything with it.
Mm.
But I got to the point where I said, no more.
Right.
Well,
that's the point. I'm always very upfront with people that if I tell them what the deal is.
Yeah.
And if I see that you're not taking this seriously, then that means we're wasting our time.
Yeah.
Then we'll just go our own way.
That's what I tell people. I have one client.
They honor it.
Yeah. I've had one client that moved with me down to my office, and week after week after week, we've been going over the same thing. I gave her free classes and all this stuff. Finally, I said, I can't help you anymore. I took her to somebody who could help her.
Oh, yeah, good.
You know, if I can't do a reading on someone, like if you came to the office, I could not do a reading on you.
Yeah.
I would send you to somebody else who could. Again, I'm not going to try to do something that I can't do.
Yeah.
I think it's totally wrong to do that.
Well, even if that were a business arrangement, and there's only so far you can go with them, that's good business to say, you know what, we've gone as far as we can go. You're ready for the next level, and you need to talk to this person.
And that's what I tell them.
That's very honorable.
I told them, I said, I can't help you anymore because you're not listening. And I'm going to send to someone who can help you that you'll be more comfortable with.
See, that's good energy right there. So.
You know, and after a year and a half and not seeing it grow.
Well, a year and a half that's very generous. Yeah. That's a lot of time.
But most of the people, I love counseling. I really do, and I don't charge for that. If they want to find it, they don't.
Sure.
It's not up to me to tell them. Because, as you know, there's a lot of people out there that cannot afford our services.
Right. Yep.
I would rather give it to them freely.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if people are on the state welfare, like aid to children, what they call it, money into children, I don't charge them. I don't have the right to take the money out of the children's mouth. You know? And
good point.
I think that a good spiritual reader is that way. In order to, and I'll tell you, by me doing that, I've been rewarded with many, many other clients.
Right.
You know, and I refuse to go up on my prices. You know, I'm happy when if you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah. Sure.
You know,
no, it's a way to be, Norm. I think it's a part of a contribution to our society, and it isn't always about money. And
I used to be very, very expensive. I used to get $100 a half hour and $150 to an hour. People can't afford it. Then I got realized just because I have a TV show on me, because I'm who I am, you know, and my mirror told me, how right do I have to do that? And now I keep my people that can afford it. Like you said, I say, I give a lot of discounts because of people, and you have to.
Yeah.
I have to lose my conscience. So far, I've been able to sleep pretty well despite the operations I've gone through. And in all honesty, John, I'm glad I went through what I went through.
Yeah. What did it do?
You know,
what's
when they operated on me, removed the cancer.
Yeah.
When they did the other problem, the personal problem there.
Yeah.
And cleaned out and stuff like that. When I had my gallbladder removed.
Yeah.
And then I was blind for a while. You know what? I'm glad I went that path. I have a better understanding of what people and their infirmities are. Hey, Lori, I used a big word. Lori used to be my co-host.
Yeah.
And we used to say, Lori, you did a big word, you know, stuff like that. But that's what I'm saying. I have a hard time believing you can overcome. I'm not seeing people that are in a wheelchair for the rest of their lives, or they're this, or they're blind, but you can also overcome a lot of your poor needs, you know, or your disabilities.
Yeah, the old victim mindset we can get rid of.
You're the only victim. And you're the only one who can clear that victim. But I also have never met so many women that have gone through the post-traumatic stress, and what they call it, you know,
post-traumatic stress.
It breaks my heart. But I'm also a believer they can improve it too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things I'm sure have happened in your life that you've had to overcome many hurdles, just like with me.
Yeah, trauma's trauma, and well, it's a good point, Norm, because you think of, you know, our brain's very powerful. It remembers everything. Even conversation in our hallway, our brain's still hearing that, right?
Oh, yeah.
But, so the good thing is it remembers everything, but it's also, the bad thing is it remembers everything. Including the things that we don't want to remember.
I've been going through a lot of my past, you know.
Yeah.
I was quite the person, shall I say? Oh my God! Did I really do that? Oh my God, did I really do that? You know, but I'm not. I have no regrets. Yeah. Am I going to apologize for my past? Absolutely not. No. If it didn't have the past, then I wouldn't have anything.
Right. No, it molds us. Whatever happened in the past was based on our belief and paradigm at the time, right?
You know, and as we continue to grow in life, If you got a story you want to tell about how what you've gone through in life to be where you are today, give us a call at 640-3091. We'll be happy to hear it.
Oh yeah, it would be great to hear what people overcome.
Yeah.
We all do in
Yeah.
some way. You know.
I don't want to think, that's the whole thing. I don't want people to think I'm bragging because I'm not.
Mm.
I'm just grateful for what I have.
Well, that's the thing. By expressing gratitude, Norm, I think it helps bring abundance to us.
Yeah.
And it shows people how to live their lives. You become the mentor.
And the one thing I know about you is I'm looking at your aura, is even though you were down, you were sick with the virus and all that, but it's made you a better person for you.
Oh, yes.
One thing, folks, that didn't stop his appetite, I got to tell you. Oh,
yeah, for a little while.
Yeah, I was full just watching him.
Yeah.
But it was good there.
Yeah, I was making up for lost time, definitely.
Yeah,
eating at a buffet, yeah.
Yeah, and all that sweets he ate, if he don't gain 100 pounds, oh my word. You know.
Well, right now it's honoring my body. It was not a pleasant experience.
Yeah.
So, comfort food right now. But I know I have to stop.
Yeah, your spirit will let you know.
It will. My body's telling me to no more sweets. And
I am proud of myself. I didn't have any sweets today at the birthday.
No, you didn't?
No, I didn't. I had a small piece of pumpkin pie.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
You snuck it in.
Yeah, real small. Yeah. I looked around, see if anybody was watching.
Yeah.
And as you know, I had trouble opening the gloves. You helped me open them. And then I went to get more food. One of the very nice ladies that worked there helped me to open up the gloves so I could get my hands into them. And I can't recommend that only very high. I would recommend everybody to go try.
Oh yeah, it's for the money you pay and the amount of food that's available to you. It's really a. You got to at least experience it once.
And it's spotless.
Very, very clean, abundant, to say the least, right?
And and like I said before, with the children that were so well behaved that we had a cop. She beamed from.
Yeah.
And when children are good, let's compliment them.
Yeah.
Let parents know how great their children are.
Yeah.
If they're brats, you stay away from them. That's all. But what I like. Like when you go grocery shopping, you see children that are well behaved. I'll say to them, "Are you helping mommy and daddy spend their money?" And they'll like that.
Yeah. Well, you show them some attention.
Yeah.
That just because they're little kids doesn't mean you can't talk to them.
But I don't. Can you knock them out of the shopping cart?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think you get away with it.
Only kidding, folks.
Yeah.
I said one time that all kids should be hung upside down and beat on. The hate call, the bad people. I said, folks, I'm only kidding.
Yeah.
It should be the parents that should be.
Oh, yeah.
And when the parents allow the children to misbehave.
So, that Golden Corral, it's a big place. So it didn't seem like there was a lot of people. But I noticed in that short period of time that we were there for an hour or whatever, how much food was replaced.
Yeah.
And the constant new food coming out. So it didn't seem like a lot of people, but there were a lot of people.
There were. I looked in the back room there, father there, and they were pretty busy in there too.
So it's a good experience for us.
No plate was, no container was left empty. It was food
right.
Built in there. So I think it must have kept everybody busy on their toes.
I think so, yeah.
And the guy who set us was very polite.
The guy at the cash register there. Yeah, personable, all business.
I think that's what, this is when you know that you want to go back.
Yeah.
Like with that diamond lady who was the waitress that served us there.
Truly happy.
Yeah. And I think service, you can have the best food in town, but if the service is lousy, I don't want to go back.
That's right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but that's just the way I am.
Yeah,
I had everything, yes. Jackie, I had everything, not all on one plate. I had everything. I had 3 plates at a time. Then I would carry my food in. And then I had that clam chowder was excellent.
Yeah.
But you can't have it.
I love it, but I can't eat it. It doesn't like me, so it's the only problem. But that's all right. I get my seafood otherwise.
You liked that shrimp, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a seafood guy, Fish.
And I don't know whether they make it, if it's pre-made, or they might have a factory that makes it all, or whatever, but it was good. And it was fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, definitely highly recommend it. Again, if for the money, you just can't beat that. You know, so.
And if you're John's age or my age, you get a senior citizen
Yeah.
discount.
Yep.
That,
I have to
$2
confess.
or $2.
I confess to you, this is the first time I've ever used my seniority.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it again?
Probably not.
Have you honestly admitted that you're over 55?
I'm over 60.
Yeah, I know, but have you, in your heart, have you admitted that?
Oh no, I have not admitted that.
In other words, to go get the discounts.
I'm still 50. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm in my 50s, but
Yeah.
but when it comes to that, getting senior citizen discount.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And when I first turned 55, this guy gave it to me. I'm going, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's offensive, but yet it's okay.
Well, the way I look at it, first of all, I love the fact that these organizations, restaurants, offer that for seniors.
Yeah. Oh,
the phone.
Welcome to Norton's Community Corner.
Hey, I watch you on TV. How you doing? You remember me?
You sound familiar.
Barry?
Was it?
Mary?
Mary, are you Joe?
No, Barry. Remember I used to call you all the time?
Oh, that's been a long time, Barry.
Oh, Barry.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. Now you live with your daughter, right?
Oh, yeah.
And she still bosses you around?
Oh, yeah.
And you love every minute of it, right?
Nah, kinda.
Okay.
Well, you get used to it, right? So are you still living at the same place, Barry?
No, I moved to another place, and it's a house in the front,
Uh-huh.
and they got a garage out back, and the guy freaks out. The landlord says I can't work on my vehicle here. Says I'm only checking my oil.
Yeah.
And the guy freaks out. He turned around. He was on TV. Matter of fact, because he's not even supposed to be in this country, and they're letting him stay in this country. Now he owns his own house, owns his own car lot. He's crying, saying, "Oh, I go back to my country. They're gonna kill me." Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's very normal. And a lot of the people that I work with, Barry, that come into the office, that technically are not supposed to be in this country, if they go back to their own country, they could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Well.
So how are you doing with your sweets?
Once in a while, I have a Twinkie or a.
How about once in a while, Barry?
That's it.
Once in a while, Barry?
Yep.
Yeah. How often is once a while? Every day?
Yep. Every day.
Yeah. Barry, I like your selection there. Twinkies and bananas.
That makes a hell of a combination.
There's a big difference there. I love that. That's good.
But Barry, I don't see a lot. You're going to be where you are for at least another 2 years.
Oh my God. We got our security deposit put away and stuff, and we're looking for another place.
Uh-huh.
But with this pandemic and all that stuff and everything,
Yeah.
they want me to go to the doctors and stuff and everything. I'm scared to.
Well, I've been
what I mean?
blessed. Yeah. I won't do the shots.
You want to do the what?
I will not take the virus shots.
Nope, me either. I thought you were going to tell me that
No.
you should get it and stuff and everything, but
Oh, no. I can't tell
No.
something to do something that I won't do myself. Yeah, I think it has to be the person's choice, And that's like,
it, yep.
yeah, they will test you when you go in the doctor's office to see if you have it or not. And I had to
Right.
go because I had to have some cancer removed. And, but,
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh, that's okay. I'm not sorry. I'm glad I had it, actually, because I feel a lot better now. And,
thank God.
yeah, they got it all. And you know what? The angels are watching over us.
Absolutely, they
you
are.
know. But how's your daughter doing?
Oh, she's doing good.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how many bottles we find. And you know the milk jugs?
Oh, yeah.
You know the water jugs there?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm
Oh,
sorry.
well, I got to let you go, Barry.
6
sorry.
of them. I'll call you back.
Okay, call me back later, but none of that.
Swear word. Yeah.
F-U-C-K.
Yeah. Okay. I slipped.
Yeah.
So he was talking about water jugs?
Yeah, so we cut it off. He did. He used to say the word once before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
that's why I slept. Yeah, that's okay.
yeah, even though it's slipped, it's still not okay.
Yeah, right.
Can you
right.
take that out?
Hey, Brendan, yes?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, 'cause
Caught
I'm
it.
not, yeah. I know he didn't intentionally do it,
Yeah,
but still.
yeah. The rules are rules, and it's the right thing. Too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we were talking about the senior discount,
Yeah,
and I feel that even though by age I'm entitled to that right, I feel that as long as I'm able-bodied and working and making money, that I'll pay my way, and someday I may need that.
yeah. I'm a tightwad when it comes to money.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
but it's good. Blake's had it on Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
Blake's restaurant.
Oh yeah.
They have it on Tuesdays, so I used to
Yeah.
go once a while.
Are they
over
still
there.
around? Or?
They got one up on South Main Street.
Yeah, they used to have two, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
They actually had three. They had one at the mall.
Oh,
and
okay.
But I don't know,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and they have a senior discount.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday. And the food there is good too.
It is.
I have actually been blessed with a lot of places. The only thing I won't do, and the food was great, was go back to Applebee's.
Oh yeah.
My friend and I went there.
Yeah.
And the bartender there was really quite rude.
Uh,
And so I got a little sarcastic. That new me started coming out, and I had to bring it back in.
uh,
And a lot was because I had Keep America Great, the red Trump hat.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, when people judge us by, well, they're very naive about what's going on with this country, like you and I were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. Your friend, I'm not going to mention it, that's not important.
Right.
But when they do not see what's going on in other cities, the burning of the buildings, the blowing up, the killing, are they really that blind, or they just don't want to see
You
it?
just don't want to see it.
Isn't that heartbreaking?
Cognitive dissonance. You ever hear that?
Yep.
The belief is so strong that the proof of buildings burning in the background aren't enough to
Right.
shake the belief. That's amazing.
I'm not sure if I agree with the stimulus check, but I'll tell you what, that comes in pretty handy.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to send it back. That's for sure.
No.
I had a guy tell me, "Oh, they should never get one." I looked at him and said, "Will you send yours back?" He refused to answer that one. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
Does that help? Absolutely.
Mm.
It helped me redo my health for having more positive energy.
Of course. Yeah.
And if you look at it that way, and not going around, oh, this is, and not blow it, like we bought some new things for the house, we're redoing the apartment over and all that. All for positive energy.
Yes,
Not to pat ourselves on the back, but
Right.
we feel we deserve it.
Right, of course.
I went out and bought new clothes, which I've never done before in the last 40 years. But when I was first young, like in my 20s, early 20s, let me tell you, I bought clothes that was now tomorrow. And then, you know what, new ones just clothes. Now I enjoy buying the new clothes. I enjoy buying because I appreciate it more.
Yeah, sure.
And we got,
Yeah.
do you have an air fryer?
I do not. You mentioned that earlier that you have one, and everybody raves about them.
We got a new one, a better one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So the better one's better than the other one you had.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The other one we got rid.
Yeah.
You pay for what you get.
Of course.
And this other one we make that. You buy them banquet chicken that's
Yeah.
super, and they're not all dried up. They're still good.
Oh.
And stuff like that. Or
Okay.
like we do French fries and all that. They really, I recommend them. And they're healthy.
Mm.
So
Because it's not and no oil.
no.
Right.
I would recommend you buy one for yourself.
I've heard enough people raving about it.
Yeah.
I had never heard of them before, and I went to a friend's house one time. This is 4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah.
5 or 6 years now. Anyways, she's raving about how good it is, and I guess it only took like 10 minutes to make these chicken wings she had.
Yeah.
And she's just mowing these chicken wings down left and right, one after the other, because it was so good. And to look at them in less than 15 minutes to go in there uncooked
Yeah.
to melt in your mouth, I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Then when I bought me a George Foreman indoor-outdoor grill.
Oh yeah.
And those are amazing. too.
George Foreman. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have charcoal, that
Yeah.
other stuff.
And that worked?
Yeah, and you can
Oh,
cook in your
okay.
house.
Oh, yes, I've never seen one. I don't use one.
Indoor-outdoor grill. Oh, they're fantastic.
Do you still have that? Or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. See, I don't have gas in my house. I'm paranoid with gas.
Oh yeah.
So everything I do is electric. So it works out that way. you know.
Yeah, so these are your cooking tools.
Yeah. And cleaning and
Yeah.
you name it.
So do you have
know.
like an electric range?
No, I have 2 hot plates.
So
And
no range at all then?
No.
Oh, interesting.
No. 2 hot plates. I have my air fryer. I
Yeah.
have a deep fryer.
So
I
that
have
does
a
what you need.
electric grill. I have my brand new coffee maker
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
all that. And the new mic. We have everything your mic could want.
Right,
And we don't take it for granted.
right.
And everything we got in there, we earned.
Yeah.
Just like your house, you earned the right to have that house.
Yes, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
And so everything you earn what you have. And you
Of
take
course.
it for granted. It's just, like I was buying cheap stuff, and believe me, it don't last.
No.
You know.
Yeah, it pays to save up for the better.
Yeah. Well, I do have a rotisserie I bought at the Family Outfitters for $13, $140, and I still have it. It works out good too.
And what is that? What is it?
The rotisserie.
Oh,
with the
yes.
Chicken and the big chicken, the big.
Oh, yes.
And I have a big electric oven
Yes.
that you use for turkey. It holds up to
Oh,
27 pounds. So I have everything that anybody would want in a regular stove.
Right.
You know.
And well, you look at that. Is it a pressure cooker? Is that what you called it?
No, I don't have one of those.
What is that? The new thing that you just got? The
I have an
air
fryer.
Air fryer.
Yeah. The next goal is to get a pressure cooker.
Oh yeah.
You know, and we steam our meat. Because you mean me, folks? I'm gonna tell you now. Get some chicken, steam it, like the chicken. And look at all the junk that goes out of the steam. I mean, out of the meat into the bottom of the tray.
Right.
Or the roast beef. You know, and the name of the game is you don't have to have a lot of oil. You don't have to have a lot of this stuff. You know, steam it, and you know when you steam a piece of meat, you don't lose the flavor.
That's right.
A lot of people say you do. But like we steam a lot of our vegetables.
Sure, I do too.
Oh yeah, I bought me a new juicer. Remember those old-fashioned juicers you put on the table?
Yeah.
Well, I have a electric one like that.
Oh yeah,
So
electric
we
one,
go out and
yeah.
buy our own oranges. We buy
Oh
our own
yeah.
grapefruit. Hey, you don't know what they're putting in those pre-made.
No, you don't know. Yeah, who knows what's in
Yeah,
those
you know.
half-gallon jugs and where it comes from.
Do you eat a lot of green vegetables?
I do. The asparagus and broccoli.
I steam them.
I do too.
You know.
Yeah.
And people, you're not going to lose flavor.
No.
I eat no more oil. I eat only real butter.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
eat
yeah.
wheat bread with no butter in the morning.
Oh yeah.
I try to eat a lot different. Once I'll have 1 egg and 2 slices of bacon. Because I have to watch when I,
Oh yes.
being diabetic.
Yes. So even an egg and bacon could make a difference?
Yeah.
Does it really? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. You
I
know.
thought it was just starchy food made that.
No, everything you eat.
Everything.
I eat just about everything. I mean, once in a while I'll cheat and have ice cream. I'll have a small scoop of ice cream, which is better than yogurt. It's healthier than
Oh,
yogurt.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
interesting.
but you can, I'm a firm believer, heal your body. Don't be afraid to walk. If you have a walker, walk out in your yard. If you have, walk, do what you can to walk. Make yourself healthy. The doctors can't make you healthy.
No.
Your practitioners cannot make you healthy.
No.
We can all give you guidance to follow through. You agree with that?
I do. Fresh air and sunshine.
Oh, let the sun shine
The
in.
best thing for our bodies.
Yeah. And then I actually took my shirt off the other day in the sun. I didn't think I would, but you know what? I'm not embarrassed to have this surgery done. I call myself the one-breasted wonder.
Oh yeah.
If you think
Yeah.
about it, it's a miracle.
Yeah. It is.
I'm alive. I can walk, I can talk, and I can yell if I want to.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have that luxury.
No, that's the whole thing. I talked to a guy yesterday who had a stroke, but he still keeps right on chatting,
Does he?
when he had trouble walking. Obviously there are people who cannot do it. I am so grateful. When I was in the hospital after having my surgery twice, I looked at the 2 people that were in the beds beside me, and I go, oh my God, thank you, Lord, for giving me this help. And I'm glad that I needed to see these people who were not doing well.
Yes,
who fell
yes.
in the cross, to
It's
make
humbling,
me-
isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And the young staffing that I had taking care of me was just excellent. And it just makes you so humble.
Of course.
when you were sick, you were humble. When you got
Oh
well,
my gosh, yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah. To be walking around healthy as an ox one day, and then 2 or 3 days later, boom,
Yeah,
on my back,
yeah,
wishing I could go to the bathroom.
yeah. Not even having wild sex to begin with.
Nothing.
You know? But you know, and this is it. You know, I think that with my part was, I took it for granted. I took my health for
It's
granted.
easy to do.
I'm bragging about how my family members all died in their 60s of cancer. Okay?
Mm.
And, hey, bingo, you want to brag? Let us show you a little lesson. I bragged about how my family had all this stuff and I didn't, but I did have it
Yeah.
all because I literally abused my body.
Mm.
Like when you did when you got your virus and you probably weren't realizing how you were taking your body for granted. You find that you're more alert now?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, yeah. The level of gratitude is off the charts now.
That's when I go. You've seen on my Facebook when I go out walking.
Yeah, I read your stories all the time. Yeah.
And I love listening to the birds.
Mm.
If you listen to the messages, I know it sounds like, folks, I'm probably taking over the whole show. Don't mean to, but
No, it's okay.
when you I'm grateful. You listen to the bird and you see the squirrels and the chipmunk and a lot of robins this year.
Mm.
A lot of robins. And you just look around and you think, my God, I got so much to be grateful for.
You know, when I was waiting for the time to pick you up today, there was like a CVS or something up the street. I was sitting in that parking lot, I'd chill out there for a few minutes. And I rolled my windows down, and so I live in the country. There's no houses around me. It's all woods. And I hear wild animals all the time. But I was surprised to be in the city setting to hear so many birds and watching squirrels.
Yeah.
And here in the middle of the city with the concrete and pavement and buildings everywhere, they're still
They're still there.
they find a way to survive.
That's what I think about where I live. I got the city park out in front of me.
Yes.
In the back, I have like the wooded area so I can hear the bird. You can see people walking there.
Oh, there's woods in there.
Oh yeah, and my pet peeve is when they don't pick up their dog mess.
Oh yeah.
But most people are pretty good about it.
Yeah. That's always been my pet peeve too.
Or I see them walking down the street wearing masks by themselves.
Hmm.
You know, I saw a lady the other day. Scott and I were at the bus stop, and she had a mask on but smoking a cigarette too. I said, "Isn't that bothering your lungs?" But, I mean, I respect the fact that you want to wear a mask. That's your prerogative. I
Yes.
don't understand when you're by yourself and you're driving in the car.
Right.
Because you're going to inhale all that air conditioning and all that stuff. And I respect your right to wear the mask. When I go grocery shopping, out of respect, I wear the mask.
Yeah, and coming from a no judgment zone, right? That's their belief.
Yeah.
And who are we to judge if that's what they feel? Right?
My big problem when I look and I see the children go to school wearing masks, I feel like a concentration camp.
It's sad, to see that.
When you look in the park and the kids and the grown-ups are not wearing masks, they're outside playing and all that and having a good time. And yet one of them had a Biden sign on their car, and of course I had to be outspoken, Be who you are. And if you're a Biden fan, be proud of it. And I'm a Trump fan. I'm proud of it. I am a fan of myself. Are you a fan of yourself?
I am.
You believe in yourself?
I do, yes, 100%.
Because if you didn't, you wouldn't do very good work.
No, I wouldn't. There have been times in my life where it's knocked me down, but I always realize that it's a choice to be down or up.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to be down.
No.
So
I've been down a lot, and and I will look back and I show you I can't believe it to where I am today to where I was, and I keep waiting for that bubble to burst. But I don't want to go back there. I enjoy the way I am. And the best part is, I actually told my dad how much I loved him. That was the biggest breakthrough.
Yeah. It was for me too.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing it may take us years, but it's amazing how we can do this.
Yeah. It is amazing. Yeah. What did your dad say when you told him that?
He was crying.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was already passed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I could feel the tears of joy.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he was trying to get through to me that was blocking
Oh,
it,
yeah.
because I was blaming him for my alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Not being loved.
Yeah, the old resentment thing.
Oh, yeah. And when you start taking, one of the biggest things, when you start taking folks And believe me, God's going to tell you, when you start taking responsibility for your past actions and not blame everybody on earth,
That's right.
you have the right to refuse to do it.
Absolutely.
And if you're doing it out because you're forced to do it, let it go. And remember, you know what? It's a value in life. Don't allow anybody to force you to do something that you don't want to do. You know, and it's very simple. I know there are women that are being beaten out here. Oh, if I don't do what my husband or my boyfriend says or my girlfriend says, you know, you don't have to allow it.
No. But there's that fear takes over a lot of people.
And the same way with that man, they don't have to allow it to happen either. If their wives are beat on them or they're killed, you know, you can outgrow it. Will it take therapy? I'm sure. But there again, it's all up to you and how you want to work with it. You know, and you walk down the street, you see so many people just so downtrodden. When I go walking, if cars go by, I wave to them. Always have, or I'll tip my hat to them. Sure. You know, and I feel good about it.
Of course you do.
Maybe they think I'm wacky, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Hi, how are you? Have a great day. If I'm walking to meet people on the path, hi, how you doing, and all that. There's some that I'm not going to say hi. But if you give off that positive energy, they're going to look at you. What the hell are they thinking? You know? Don't you agree?
I do. I'm smiling because I like to walk as well. And I used to walk this 2 mile one way and 2 miles back on this country road. And quite often, especially the afternoons, there'd be this gentleman and his wife in a 1975 Buick, you know, old car. And they're just putting along. And I'd wave every time, and he would never wave at me, ever. Neither one of them. They'd just look at me. One day, we had a neighborhood gathering. One of the horse farms had something going on. And I introduced myself, and he goes, "Oh, I know you. You're the one who's always hogging the road." He didn't wave at me because he thought he didn't like the idea I was walking on the road. He thought it should just be for cars only, you know. And we got to be friends, and he started waving after that.
You know, how people do wave back.
Some do, most do.
Yeah, you know, and or I'll say, "Good morning, how are you?"
There's
some that don't, you know, and then, "Good morning, how are you?" And that could make that one person's day.
It could. I think it does a lot, actually. They look forward to that. Maybe.
And you know, I might say hi to somebody I know, you know, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're having a bad day," you know, or something like that, and they'll be muttering. But you know, it's tremendous. That feeling of this is who I am. Took me a lot of years to get to that way.
I was talking to a client this morning, and he's having challenges with being scarcity. He makes a lot of money. He's new at what he does, but he's a superstar in this new industry for him. And he's challenged with scarcity. So when he went out to eat, everybody at the table bought steaks and seafood platters, and he ordered a chicken sandwich. He was in the scarcity, like, "Oh my God, I have the money. Should I spend it?" You know. So he's got this guilt thing of his success. So I gave him a challenge between today and next Wednesday to go out and create 20 random acts of kindness.
He'll do it.
Just see what that feels like to give.
Scott. Yeah.
Oh, well, off air.
The computer. Yeah. That's what that's like when people are so neurotic about how they clean their house.
Yeah.
They go a certain way.
Time.
I give them challenges. I want we'll say like in your house, you clean your house a certain way, right?
I do. Yeah.
I'm going to give you the challenge.
Yeah.
You start with your bathroom or your kitchen first.
I do.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to challenge you to do the last room first and do your kitchen last. Find out how difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's like when I go to Market Basket. I have a certain routine.
I do Market Basket the one way all the time.
Isn't it? Don't we get into that?
We do.
And I try to change it, and I get all frustrated.
Take twice as long.
Yeah. And I'm a firm believer everybody has autism.
Some level, huh?
Mm-hmm. Think about it. You clean your house a certain way.
I do.
If you reverse it, you're going to get all frustrated.
I am. Grocery store, too.
Yeah. That's right.
At the grocery store, if I reversed, it would take twice as long.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, you know, when you get sick.
I never thought of the
yeah.
autism part of it, though.
Yeah. Everybody, you get upset if you change your routine.
I resist it.
Right. So that's part of it.
If I can't do my routine, I feel like, well, I have this resistance there. I can feel it. Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a challenge to do it for 1 week.
Okay, I'll do
let me
that.
know how you do that.
I will. It's the easiest thing for me is, well, I shouldn't say the easiest. Probably the most challenging part would be to go to the grocery store and go the opposite way.
That's what I'm going to do today.
Because, at the grocery store, it's a challenge. You got to wear the mask. And if I'm in there more than 20 minutes, it's 20 more minutes of mask time.
Yeah.
So the resistance, good point.
That's a good challenge.
I like that. Yeah,
I'm going to challenge everybody out there. And you're going to do it, right?
I am. I will. I'll take it.
I'm going to challenge everybody who does a routine the same way, day after day after day after day after day, to reverse it. To, if you clean your bedroom first, do that last. If you hang your clothes up a certain way, do that last. Do everything that you do first, do it last. And find out how difficult it is. And like you said, when you go grocery shopping, because I do the same thing. I go in this way and I go around this way because I know it's very easy.
Yeah.
And, and my biggest problem is not to talk to everybody. Because I talk to everybody.
I do know, yeah.
So.
Well, I suppose, would part of your challenge be not to talk to anyone?
You talk to everybody. That's my challenge for me.
Oh, to not talk with anybody. Oh, yeah.
And I'm great at, how are you? Did you know, blah, 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 blah. Do you talk to everybody?
Not everyone, but occasionally. Because
Yeah.
I usually just go in and get out.
Yeah. My daughter-in-law says I talk so I have to teach myself not to, And plus I look for bargains all the time. And that I will never stop doing because you got to look for the prices and stuff
of course,
like that,
Yeah, I'm a frugal shopper.
Yeah, and you have to be.
Yeah.
But it's a good challenge. A challenge of the week. Reverse everything you do. And
I like that challenge.
There,
yeah. Kind of gets us out of our routine, comfort zone. A lot of things go on there.
That's what it is. It's a comfort zone. It's a habit and it's a comfort zone.
Yeah.
You get frustrated and all that. And I have broke off from drinking sodas.
Well, it's big.
Yeah. And I can't support Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Not after they said that they're teaching people how to be less white.
Oh, that's awful.
I can't do it. I'm proud of being white.
Yeah. Ain't good for you anyways.
Yeah. Are you proud of being white?
Proud of you for winning?
No, being white.
Oh, I'm proud of me for being who I am. Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And it shouldn't matter. I know. I could think about that. A lot of people run outside to get tans. Maybe they are embarrassed to be white. Well, you get these people who are talking Hispanic, a different way of speaking. Are we really that ashamed of who we are?
I don't think we are per se, as that we're being baited. There are entities out there that want to see us divided, and they're perpetrating.
And it's working, unfortunately.
It is working. Yeah.
But they got a real rude awakening.
Yeah, they are.
I'm looking at 2022 as being one of the biggest rude awakened challenges we've ever had.
I hope
I'm not going to use the
this year.
guy, but I am going to tell your wife that there'll be a little struggle, but she's going to do A-OK in her business. I'm actually looking at you refurnishing furniture again.
Of me what?
Redoing furniture again.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good pastime.
Yep.
And it keeps you from being worrying and feeling poor me because your business may not be doing that well or whatever. But it's a good, and that will pick up too. You made the right choice when you moved to Maine.
Yes.
You broke a lot of the barriers within yourself.
I definitely did. Yeah.
You don't have that anger issue.
Nope.
Okay.
That's gone.
Yeah. And I do see your children beginning refocusing to be with you. It takes time.
Yes, it does take time. Yeah.
And I feel so blessed with my son. My son and I were at war for a while.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
But we're so close to
I could tell that. I saw that transition happening over the last, just 6-7 months or 8 months
even
or
more
so.
so. Yeah. And fear, I think when this virus, if we use and stay at home and use it correctly and use it wisely, don't hide on the computer with a game.
Mm.
Don't take your Sundays and have a big Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
Chat with each other. Talk with each other. Get to know each other.
Be engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be gay? Okay.
Engage with people.
Yeah. And it's okay.
Yeah. You don't
God
have,
and I have a great we don't always talk 24/7,
Mhm.
but we both have, like, we both love wrestling. I know it's not real. I know it's, but you know what? That's nothing else. And all the TV shows you have is all violence and vulgarity. And all. I like watching the old Andy Griffith show.
Oh, yeah.
You
but you
know.
have a commonality there
Yeah.
with them, right? To watch wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If that's all it takes, that's only an hour or so. And
Yeah. 3 hours,
3 hours. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. 3 hours. So.
5 days a week. But there's nothing else on.
Yeah.
I do listen to Right Side Broadcaster, which I would encourage everybody to do on YouTube. I do listen to Steve, what's his last, Gardner, Scott, on YouTube. Check out Steve Gardner. I'll text it too. He talks about the stimulus checks and what's going on with them. Salty and Cracker talks about what the Democrats are messing up with and stuff. But you never hear anything from the Democrats.
Of course not.
You would think that they would talk at least positively with them, But you can make your life. We can make this country better if we want to.
Yeah, I know we can. I hear the term the silent majority, and I believe that from what I'm seeing now, organizations and people getting together, that the silent majority is going to get very, very loud.
It's starting.
It's starting. We're wide awake and alert. We see what's going on and what's not happening that should be happening. And you say 2022 is going to be big. I have premonitions sometimes.
Yeah.
Intuitively believe that 2021 is going to be the year.
Towards the end.
That's going to make a huge shift in our society.
I believe it's going to start, but 22 is going to be a bigger.
From voting.
Right.
Yeah. That too.
Can you keep talking? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can talk for 10 minutes, can't you?
I can talk, yeah. Yeah.
When you get old like me, this is what happens.
Yeah, that's okay, yeah. Well, it is what it is, Norm, You can't resist.
No.
So, I'm going to go right back to bragging about the Golden Corral and how wonderful that place was today, and the sense of abundance and the amount of food that was there, the happy people. That made me feel good to go there. Of course, bringing my friend Norm there and seeing all that wonderful food. It was very reasonably priced. You couldn't beat the price. I know if I went out and got a sub or a grinder, whatever you call them, be $10, $12, right? For under $20, we both feasted the meal of the day. So again, can't say enough about that Golden Corral. And Norm brought up a good point earlier about receiving criticism when people have a tendency to speak their mind, and it may feel like we're being criticized. And there's something I learned in a personal development program I went through several years ago about what we consider criticism is actually feedback, and to be grateful for whatever anybody gives you as feedback. So our brain and how we're brought up and circumstances in our life sees it as criticism because that's what we call it. It's just an energy, and to take it as feedback, that person who's telling you something, you may not like it, but it is their experience of you. And that changed my life, I have to say, taking everything personally, because I always thought that they were criticizing me, until I realized that energy they have is them, their experience of me. And so I grew to realize over the last 10 or 15 years, receiving the feedback, I thank people when they give it to me. If they tell me something that they don't like about me, I just thank them. I thank you very much for the feedback. And I receive it as such. So I also learned that if person A criticizes me or gives me feedback of something about my behavior, and then I hear it again from another person, and another 6 months go by, I hear it again, now I realize that I need to pay more attention to this feedback I'm receiving. Maybe it's not serving me to behave this way. So a lot of times when I'm coaching people to get them out of the habit of swear words, that if you're in a professional environment and you're swearing a lot and people are criticizing you for that, then that's what you want to pay attention to. So yeah, so when Norm brought that subject up, it reminded me of a very valuable lesson in my lifetime, that what sounds like criticism is actually feedback, and we should be grateful for that. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. Criticism is good.
It is.
And it's on how you take it.
It is how we take it. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a good lesson in how to not take anything personally.
And you're right.
The person criticizing is often
Corrective criticism.
Seeing themselves, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of times when you're criticizing, I like that, when you're criticizing you, if I'm criticizing you, and that's how I'm criticizing myself.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, the mirror.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Always look in the mirror. I have a very dear friend of mine, I think she moved to Colorado. I love her to pieces, and she says to me, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. And then she said, because I was always criticizing other readers, I was always criticizing everybody, and I went to, she says to me, what do you say about me? Wake up call.
Yes.
Yeah. Look in the mirror. Do you look in the mirror?
I do. I'm very comfortable with the mirror.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a long time for me to do that.
Oh, yeah.
When I was challenged to do it, I couldn't do it at first.
I tell everybody, and it's one of my favorite things, look in the mirror completely naked. I don't care if you're fat, I don't care if you're skinny, I don't care if you're tall, short, or whatever.
Don't matter.
But you look in the true, don't let your clothes block what you have to see. You know, look at the inner beauty. When you start learning that you are beautiful, I am absolutely gorgeous. You ask me, and I'm going to tell you, and I want you to believe. I am absolutely good-looking, gorgeous, you name it. And if it sounds conceited, oh well, that's life. I love who I am today, not what I am, but who I am today. Today, I am a self-centered. I am believing in me. I have a great family support. I have great friend support. So I am like who I am.
Right.
When you start saying that you are and you are a winner. See, I don't believe in losers. Only if you want to be. So that's another challenge I want you and your wife to do.
What is that?
Look in the mirror completely naked.
Oh
and
yeah,
say it.
yeah. I'm good with it. I'll do it. I do it anyways, but with a different level of consciousness around it. That checking in. That this is what I was born with. And that's it. Nothing can change that, really.
I've had a lot of surgeries, but every one of those surgeries are for a reason. I've had scraped out of my hip to put in here because I could make water and stuff go through my nose. And I had that filled. I have a hearing difficulty. But you know what? I am who I am. God gave me a reason, or the universal spirit gave me a reason to be where I am today. Do I believe in transgender? No. I'll try to respect your right to do it.
Right.
You know, and I can't judge you, nor am I going to.
Right.
You know. Do I believe in who I am? Absolutely. Don't you believe in who you are?
I do. Like I was saying earlier, it took a long time for me to get there because of beliefs and paradigms of circumstances of life.
Want to explain the word paradigm to people?
Yeah, so paradigm, I use it a lot because I take it for granted that people know it because I use it as my business name. But it is in its simplest form. It's a way of thinking or a way of doing something. So your challenge about do the shopping the opposite way is reversing a paradigm. My paradigm of doing the groceries is to walk in there, grab the cart, and go around like this. That's a paradigm, the way. So my business name is Success Paradigm. Do I have a success paradigm?
Yeah.
Is my way of thinking successful?
Is it?
Some people, yes. Some people don't have it. They don't understand it. That's why I use the name. Not many people know how to say it or what it is. But when I explain it to them, they're like, oh my God, do I have a success paradigm? They're asking themselves. Am I wired for success?
And I like that because it
Yeah.
took me a lot of years
Yeah.
to learn that,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
paradigm I can call.
Yeah, the paradigm, yeah.
Am I successful? Okay.
Oh, the phone, yeah. Cool.
Good afternoon. Welcome to North Community Corner.
Yes, good afternoon, guys. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing
Terrific.
well. How are you doing, Mary?
Not too bad. Pretty good. Pretty
Good.
good.
Yeah.
You sound good, Mary.
I had to go out today, and I went looking for my keys. Well, my crystal.
Yeah.
And I put them on my freezer, and I had a mask was given to me yesterday. It looked just like my cat. She had made them.
Yeah.
And I put it there, and I heard this sound, like a sound in the middle of the night. I didn't pay no attention to it. Well, I went to go out this afternoon because I had to go out. Couldn't find my keys.
Wow.
I gave you 3 guesses.
Nah. Kristen they wouldn't do
It
that.
was Crystal.
Oh.
Kristen was
She
a cat
had 'em
that
in
loved
one of
chicken.
the beds.
Yeah.
The cat took them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I usually hang them up, but I put them on. I come home from the birthday party yesterday afternoon, and I says, well, I'll put them here, and maybe she won't forget about it. Well,
Yeah.
she took my keys, and she took my mask, and I don't know where my mask is now.
Oh, isn't
It's
that funny?
behind the refrigerator.
Yeah, I looked.
That's funny, Mary. That's a funny
I guess
story.
she didn't
where
want.
it is, and she just looked up at looking all over the place like saying, I'm not telling you.
And it looks like they're laughing too, doesn't it?
Huh?
And it looks like they're laughing at you too, don't they?
Yes, yes. She sure does.
That's
like
funny.
saying, nana, nana, nana. I got it, and I ain't telling you where it is.
Yeah. Well, in other words, she wanted you to stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how's Tony doing?
Tony, who's Tony?
Or Anthony?
Oh, Anthony, yeah, he's doing better. He's doing much better.
Good.
He, in fact, I got to call him up tomorrow, and everything. But he sounds much better when I talk to him.
Now, is he still in the hospital?
Yeah, he is.
He had a major heart attack. What a nice
Oh.
guy. Talk about a
Yeah,
beautiful
no, he
artist.
didn't have a heart attack.
I'm sorry?
He didn't have a heart attack.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
No.
Oh, what happened?
No. He got COPD,
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
and it really got to him real bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
And everything.
And this guy is the most fantastic artist that you ever saw. And he likes working with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
Is he a painter or
And he's a house painter, but he's an artist.
an
too.
artist painter? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
he does many
Yeah.
talents and many
He
things.
does murals. He does everything.
Wow, very
here
nice.
around Manchester.
Yeah. Nice.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I saw that he had his birthday. On
Yeah.
Facebook.
Mm.
Mary
In
cannot.
fact, he had it last Thursday was his birthday.
Yeah. Mary cannot get my Facebook messages.
I can't get it. I still haven't got it.
No, she can't get Scott's either.
Oh, really?
No.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Can we do it now? Mary, in a couple weeks, I'll let you know. I think I'm going to have an autumn cookout, and I'll have you and a bunch of people come over. We'll all wear masks, and we'll see it far enough away so we can enjoy a cookout.
Yeah, how true, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've had my second shot
Yeah.
a week ago, so yay!
Yeah. There you go.
I said that. Now I can see my cousin. I got one more week, from
Yeah.
the second shot. You got to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I can call up and make an appointment and see her. So it's well over a year
Yeah.
since I've seen her.
Yeah. See, that's what I have a problem with. And I don't understand why you can't wear a mask, gloves, and a gown to go see a relative that's in the nursing home. I'm sorry, but I just cannot get them in my mind why they can't dress properly like that to have preventative from people going like your cousin did. She's a beautiful lady. I met her cousin actually come to a couple of my cookouts.
Oh, yeah.
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 Nice.
My cousin Thelma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I cannot understand why they do that, you know, but I'm not the government, so I can't control, you know, and everything. But anyways, Mary, so I got you marked down for your friend coming on with you. Irene?
Uh-huh.
And Irene and you are coming on, what, next month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the 26th.
Right, yeah. You want to? Oh, yeah. That's what she. They brought me in a beautiful globe with a unicorn in it that the one lady that's coming on my show made.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that's the other lady
yeah.
that makes it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Mary and her friends are the ones that gave me my watch and my
Nice.
bracelet and all that
Very
stuff.
nice. Yeah.
So then the doctor, I went to the doctor, Mary, and I'm A-OK from cancer.
Oh, great. I'm glad to
yeah,
hear that.
Yeah.
So, and then we went to sometime when you get a chance, we found a great place to have a good meal. What was it? Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. Huh? Very nice.
You like buffet food?
Yeah, years ago when we used to go to Connecticut, down at Foxwood, it was known as the corral down there.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
food was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, the food was great over there.
And it's here too, and the service there was fantastic.
Yes, it
wasn't
was. Yeah.
They have,
Very nice.
do they have everything under the sun for food?
Oh,
Pretty much,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, they did
Yep.
that down there. I mean,
Yep.
they had beans if you want, mashed potatoes, they had turkey,
Yep.
they had steaks.
Yeah.
I mean, they even had ribs, and they had, lobster. Anything you wanted,
Right.
it was there.
Wow.
Well, I asked if they had a human rib, and they said no.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they said they
Yeah.
don't carry the human rib.
The human rib. Yeah, he's making fun of us
well,
all.
But
That's
the
okay.
service, Mary.
I had two taken out, and I used to tell my friends, the ribs you ate may be mine.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
And you know, and then a new place I like too, Mary. There's a place that, it could be. You never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have a place
I
called.
had two ribs taken out.
Yep. There you go. Could be possible.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, this was when we went. It was the lunch menu.
Right.
So I like to go there when they have the dinner menu to see what it's like.
And a still a senior discount.
Yeah, yeah.
John can't get over the senior discount, Mary.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the first time I ever used it.
I take advantage.
Wow.
So
I take advantage of it, don't you? I take advantage of it, don't you?
Yes, of course.
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Hey, if you can get it 10 or 15 cents off, why not?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
we
had
got a whole dollar off
$1 off
for
each
that
meal.
$2.
Yeah.
That's
You know.
even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put
And
it towards the tip.
the people there, the waitress we had was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And they had, 3, 4 children there with a mother?
The mother that had 3 there.
3 there.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Mary, I never saw such well-behaved children as I saw with this woman with she had 3 children and I never saw such well-behaved children.
Yeah. Yeah. Her name was Renee.
Renee, yeah.
And Renee was a pretty peaceful woman, too.
Yeah.
Which
And
shows.
I went and I told her how awesome it was to have them children,
Yeah.
you know. And because they made it, they weren't destructive or anything like that, and they just beamed when I called them that. Hey, you got to check out the front of my house and watch out and see where Scott put all the flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have to do that, see what it looks like.
he put out more. We got more flowers this year than we had last year.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's pretty. I mean, right now they've done nothing over here with
Yeah.
flowers.
Yeah, well, we got a few more. I want to get some geraniums. I can't find them anywhere.
I know they're high. Usually Demers has all that if they're out.
Where's that?
They're up on Mammoth Road, Demers.
Oh, okay. I have to go there and find them. But they back at Massachusetts, they got them on sale next week, so I'm going to truck right down there and get a whole bunch. There's something about geraniums. They're hardy. They're,
Yes.
they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep the bugs away.
Yeah. I usually get 2 of them for Memorial. I get usually for my mother, and I get one for my grandmother.
Yeah. Nice.
And they appreciate them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when I used to live in Laconia, they used to have in that cemetery near where I lived, and they throw all these flowers over the rail. I would literally go pick up them flowers and transplant them in front of my house.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throw them out. Yeah.
They say I'm stealing from the dead. I said, no, they're already left.
They
you
threw them
know.
away. Yeah.
And I saved a lot of money. But flowers, on the instant, we're also going to be, I can't wait to get the apartment repainted so you can come in and see what it looks like.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do with my kitchen. I want to change the colors in it.
Yeah.
'Cause I hate green with a passion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to paint my
It's
kitchen a
terrible
light.
green.
Yeah. I'm going to have my, like a sunshine yellow, real light.
Oh, I love that. You know, I've always wanted a kitchen yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow and white.
Yeah.
I love yellow in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do my bathroom a light mint green.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to put new tile. You know, everything takes time, and the landlord doesn't care. He's
Of
never
course.
been in there. But they really don't even know what my apartment looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So everything is working pretty good.
Yeah.
But you sound good, Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm feeling better than I have been.
Wow,
That's
good for you.
We got to remember when Mary brings me on either on her show or my show, we have to stop at Market Basket and buy one of those barbecued chickens.
Oh, yeah.
Her cat loves them.
Yeah,
Oh,
Crystal.
Yeah.
oh, no kidding. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, and my son's dog, Sonny, now every time Tammy and I go shopping now, I have to buy here either a treat or a toy.
Yeah, they get
Yeah.
to know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they know.
Yeah. When they go out, my cats, especially Crystal, when I come in, she's right there like saying, have you got something for me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And like if I go to McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, I have to order a plain hamburger for the animal.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my dog Budweiser, which unfortunately never met Mary, if he would cop an attitude if we didn't.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cats do too, don't they,
Yeah, they
Mary?
don't want to be left out.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't. That's like when I got
With
home.
their turkey and their chicken, I love that.
Mm.
Yep. And my cat loves turkey better than she does. I mean, yeah, you know, she likes it. But when I got home from the hospital, Mary, I was so blessed by the cat coming right immediately, seeing how well I was doing.
Mm.
Yes. they
Animals
do.
are our comfort,
They
Joe.
really do.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So-
come up and they just stare like my Ladinia. She's just, when I usually get ready to go to bed at night, and she'll holler, "Ma," and I'll say, "I'm not ready yet." It's, you know, when a minute starts getting dark, she thinks it's time to go to bed. So she'll literally now, I got pictures of her. She takes her
right.
teeth and her front paws and pulls the bed apart now.
Wow.
And then she hollers to me to go to bed.
Yeah. So, Mary, how are you liking that
fill
new
up with
car
water.
of yours?
I like it.
Yeah, I love that
I
color.
really do.
The color of
Oh
that.
my goodness, it's
Yeah.
so good on gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the color of it. I remember it vividly.
I feel like I'm chauffeur driven when I ride in with Mary.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
metallic blue.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a beautiful
yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah,
you
it
that it's
is. Yeah.
working
and
out
I mean,
for you.
it's what a difference from driving, you know, a regular car
Yeah.
and driving, and altogether different drive when you have an SUV.
Right, right. Yeah.
And
A
also,
little bit harder though.
yeah, when we pulled into the
all the time.
parking place here, we put the tag on the windshield. There was a police officer. What do they call him?
The meter
The
guy?
meter maid.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
man. Boy, he was looking for trouble.
Yeah, he was.
He really
He was, yeah.
He really. And I don't like the idea of having all these parts of the sidewalk blocked off so you can't park the way you should be able to.
I know that.
Remember you and I
I
bitched
can
about
say
it?
maybe 2 or 3, but not the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's not right for the people who, you know, need to park on Elm Street.
Right. You know.
Yeah.
And it makes, and that's what's driving people away from parking on Elm Street is by them putting up all them parking places there where they can't park. And that's
Yeah,
to
and then
me.
you've got people who park in handicap
Yeah.
spots that don't belong.
Yeah.
And you see somebody walk by, and you know they need a ticket, but they won't give them one. And it's not right.
Well,
Right.
some of the places that have handicap parking, like when John and I went for lunch, it was better to have a non-handicap.
Yeah, it was
parking lot.
closer, actually.
It was
Yeah,
closer.
yeah.
Or if you go to the Dollar Tree over on 2nd Street, then it's better to park right next to the door without the handicap.
Yeah, because they got the handicap area way to one side, which
Yeah.
it shouldn't be.
Yeah. You know, so it makes it more
Yeah.
difficult than the
Yeah.
other. You know, and there's a lot of them
I
like
love the
that.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah. I like the one in Bernardville better.
But yeah, see, I like, you know, the one I like now, and that's the one up by me over here in Hooksett.
Oh,
I like that one. Things like that, they're more full all the time
yeah.
with everything.
Well,
And I like the one in Hooksett on not Hooksett, but it's the Daniel Webster Highway.
right.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the Maple Tree Mall, I like that one too.
Yeah, the Maple Tree Mall is excellent. And it's
Yeah.
clean and it's spacious, you know.
Yes.
And you can
Yeah,
save a
it
lot
is.
of money.
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I don't care anybody says. I love that dollar store.
I actually like the hooks at Walmart better than I do the one down on South Willow Street.
Yeah, the one up above me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
A lot of people come up here instead of going down Salt Willow because you got all that traffic and everything.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I'm the type that don't like to get into traffic like that. Especially, I don't go to Salt Willow Street any more than I have to, believe me, because I don't like it.
Well, I thought about going down on South Willow Street, and if there's too much traffic, I need a place to park, maybe go naked. Then, you know, that was just a
It's,
And get some attention that way.
yeah, I get a lot of
I hate
attention
that
in
everything
handcuffs.
about
handcuff, yeah.
stores and shopping.
Yeah, you know.
And everything. And I'm the type of person will go right down the aisle, like with the cat food and different things. I will go to that aisle, get what I need, go to get my milk, get whatever else, and I'm out.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I just offered John a challenge. I'm going to offer you the challenge now, Mary. You know how you go run routine, right? You go one way when you go shopping.
Yeah, I go right in. When I need the cat food, I go right to the cat food aisle, get what I need, get my milk, go to my left, and I'm out.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, like, when you go grocery shopping or whatever, if you go one certain way, in fact, I'm going to do it tonight, change your routine and see how difficult it could be. Like, you get your milk first and then get your cat food.
Yeah, well, see, when that one, that's too much walking for me, because
Oh, yeah.
now, my left hip is hurting me
Yeah.
real bad now, no matter what I'm doing. Even when I'm sitting down, my hip is bothering me.
Yeah.
So I just get what I need,
And out the
and
door.
then I go to, like I said, I go down the other aisle and get my whatever I need there, my milk and my bread, and I'm gone.
Thank you, by the way. Thank you for telling us about the cat food that you buy, what, 40 cans for $20?
Yeah,
Thank you for telling us that, because that's what we're doing now.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, at Walmart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, I get 2 cases.
yeah. Well, yeah, because and they last a long time. I buy
Yeah,
what?
because I got all my cats here, so it takes a little bit more in there. They go through almost 2 cases a month.
Wow.
They
Yep.
go through about 63, 63 cans.
Wow.
So 64 cans a month.
That's a lot of cat food. Yeah.
And they know when it's time to eat, don't they?
Oh, yes, and they get, the specials and the ones in there, I call their yummies, they know what that is.
Yeah.
And of course they get their turkey and everything else and what they need and all, plus their litter. So it will almost, there's times it runs me up to $80 to $90 a month for them.
Wow.
But isn't it worth it?
Get everything they need.
But it's worth it in the long run, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Like I always say, I will get their food first.
Yeah.
If there's anything left over, I'm okay.
Yeah.
If not, I can eat whatever I have in the house.
Right.
I can put anything together.
Yeah. Well, haven't we always had to do that?
Yeah, yeah,
Putting everything together is important, Scott.
yeah. How true. Yeah.
And,
That's the way of life. That's we were brought up that way as a kid.
and that's the way I look at it. Animals. They're loyal to us more than people are. I call
Yes.
animals.
They are.
Absolutely, they are.
Yes, they are.
I call people more wild than animals.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Animals, if you think about it, don't go out and just kill for the hell of it.
No.
People
No.
do.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
Yeah.
and
Good
when
point. Very good point.
And I love communicating with them. I will put things up in a certain way for the cat food, and then Scott and the cat will talk, and next thing you know, I let him do it from now on. I'll put it a certain way, and they want a certain thing, he'll go through and get it. So I say, you know what? I'll let him put it away. And Mary, I can't wait till you come over and see out my new indoor outdoor grill I got, so you can come over and have a meal with us.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, by the way, you want to tell everybody who you are and what's going on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm cruising with Mary, and I'm on Thursday at 5 to 6. I'll be on channel 23 right here. And we are live, and I am live on Facebook. I hope to have somebody calling in from Ireland tomorrow and sing if we
Nice.
get through.
Very nice.
Yeah. Well, and by the way, when you talk to Anthony, tell him that Norm, that Norm and John, all of us send our best
I always
wishes.
tell everybody from Channel 23 always says hi to you.
Yeah. You know, because he's a great guy. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, thank
he
you,
is.
Mary, and
You're
we will
welcome.
talk to you later. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
catch you later.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
John.
Have a good
Keep
night
on being
there,
the
Mary.
winner now.
Good to chat with you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Her cat actually watches my show.
Oh, really?
Really? And I didn't wait until she
She
showed
have
me.
one or two?
Got like 4 or 5.
Oh, that means, that's why
Oh,
she's
she
always.
loves every single one of them.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Animals are a blessing.
Yeah, like family.
Do you have animals?
We have a standard poodle that has joint custody. So half the time it's with us, and half the time it's with Carrie's ex-husband.
That's getting confusing to the dog.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it stays more with the dad now because it's more comfortable there for some reason.
Well, you're getting another poodle.
Are we?
And that means the poodle loves his mother,
Hmm.
but he's, like you just said, he's more
Yeah.
comfortable with the dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to let go whether you want to or not.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
You know.
No,
And
I can
just
see
you
that.
guys getting another
The
poodle.
phone again.
Well, welcome to Norm's Community Corner.
Yeah, there's a water jug full of change.
I'm sorry.
Oh, water jug. Yeah, is this Barry?
Yep.
I'm back. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water jug full of change.
Yeah. Just don't use that word again, okay?
No, I'm so very sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Apology
Yeah.
accepted. And that's okay, Barry. I used the word BF and I got censored on it.
Yeah.
You know.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
Now, my daughter walks. We live on Elm Street, but
Right.
we live across from Brothers Express. And my daughter walks on Elm Street all the time.
Yeah.
And that's really bad. That's what I told her. You got to change your routine. Am I right? Am I wrong?
I would I would not walk the same time of the day. I would not walk. I would change the time and I would change the different directions. And I also would
That's what
encourage
they're
her.
doing, changing the time, but
But I also would encourage her to carry a can of mace.
what? Say that again?
I would encourage her to carry a can of mace.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or hairspray or whatever. Okay, but she has a strong spiritual energy around her that is protecting her, and I believe it's on your. Has your father passed?
Yeah, and another thing I wanted to tell you too is my daughter, she's like talking to people and passing them on and stuff and everything. I don't know if I believe it or not, but like my son,
Yeah.
I had company at my house, and I guess he died at 20, and I had a friend at my house, and he says he saw the chair pull out, and like some tall guy sat in it,
Wow.
and so anyways,
What-
she thinks he's got the ability to pass people on.
Actually, he's right on base. He really
Really?
is. If he tells you he's seeing somebody in a chair sitting there, it's really true. It's not his imagination.
Yeah.
Everybody has some kind of a gift, you know, whether it's through that or whether we all like. I've seen many spirits around, and like day and day. Have you seen spirits, Sean?
I have.
Yeah. And it's really exciting.
It scared me the first time,
Yeah.
and I wish
Yeah.
I didn't scare.
Don't
Yeah.
discourage your son. Now you said your son passed away, or your son sees it.
No, he passed away at 20 years old.
Oh, okay, he's with you now. If your daughter sees him, she's really right. She's actually right.
Is that right? Yeah.
He's actually, and he actually wants to know if you forgive. You need to forgive him.
Oh, one time I had a dream that he had a 4-wheel truck and he was leaving rubber driving around in a circle, right?
Yeah.
And I turned around and I'm trying to grab my truck, and at the end of the truck at the bed, right? I don't know, I don't understand it, and it hit my kneecap, right?
Yeah.
And I woke up the next morning, I couldn't even walk. My
Because that
kneecap
is,
was like, oh,
Yeah.
swollen and everything.
and actually, a dream like that or a reality like that is real.
Yeah.
It can create a what's the word I want to say?
Physical?
Physical or a psychosomatic
Oh, yeah.
type of injury that
Oh,
seems
interesting.
really real. And actually, then the spirits are fantastic. They are real. They'll always be there. Like when I had my surgery and I saw the white light, I honestly did not want to come back. But I saw my mother,
my
who I
God.
never met. But if you see
I'm glad you're okay.
no, I'm great.
You look pretty good now.
Yeah, oh, I feel great. I lost a lot of weight. I can start doing my dirty dancing again. That's all I care about. You know.
Yeah.
You know. But
Another thing too,
yeah,
my daughter goes around the house with sage,
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and what happens is, all of a sudden I hear, Dad, Dad, right? And I asked her the next morning, and I know it was her voice, and she said, no, I didn't call her Dad.
and
then, what do you think about that one?
actually, her spirit is communicating with you.
What, when she's sleeping or
Yeah.
when I'm sleeping?
Yeah, yeah, both of you. That spirit, even if you're awake or if you're sleeping, a spirit, like if John and I were sitting here talking, there are times when his
Yep.
spirit and my spirit can communicate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually talked on a phone with another friend of mine through telepathy. We've been communicating with each other and not yet being beside each other.
Yeah.
Okay? The spiritual way of doing things are very real. You make sure that you weigh it out. Make sure it's not negative, because you don't want that, but make sure that it's positive. And you know what? It can be really helpful. A lot of times when they're calling for you, that they need something from you when they're calling out like that. And I think her saging your house is a blessing.
What, Melissa's in house is a blessing?
When you sage your house, you're sending all the negative energy away. I sage
Yes.
my house twice a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
And another thing too, here I am sleeping and something woke me up. I looked towards my doorway
Yeah.
because I keep my door shut when I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
And I see like this big monster going, rah!
Well, that's kind of like a negative energy trying to interfere. What you do now,
What is that?
that is a negative energy, or an evil spirit, if you want to call it. And whoever died there, essentially might have died in a very painful death. So what I would recommend, and by your door, I would recommend that you put some loose sage by your door. And send that spirit, because that spirit
Put what
is
near my
lost.
door?
I'm sorry?
Put what near my door?
I would say sprinkle some sage by your door.
Sage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make her some.
I sage all the time.
She
Yeah.
sages all the
Okay,
time.
do it.
That's
Good for you,
right?
young lady.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. But unburnt seed.
And
Yeah,
she has
yeah.
holy water. She goes around all the windows and stuff and everything is that.
I have tar water.
And she has tar water.
Boy, you have some pretty powerful cleaning house stuff there. Good for you. Good for you.
Because we have some powerful cleaning stuff, Melissa.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, I would love to have her come down to the.
Possibility.
I would love to have you come
Abilities.
come on. I'd love to meet you in person sometime so we could talk about this.
Oh, that would be awesome.
You know, have her come on my TV
Yeah.
show.
Have you? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Your daughter has a powerful psychic energy that is just so blessed. I'm actually sensing her energy as I'm talking to you.
Oh my God, jeez.
She doesn't fear anything.
Nope, she don't fear nothing or anything, but
I would not want to get her upset.
She meets these people, and they passed away, and she talks to them and stuff and everything. Says, well, if she asks them a question,
Yeah.
okay, well, if that's true, let me find
Yeah.
a coin.
Yeah.
And was it there when she walked down the same way? It was there when she came back.
One of the things that she has the ability to know who the good spirit is and who the bad spirit is. Always remember, bad spirits cannot read your mind. They cannot infiltrate your mind only if you allow them to.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your daughter's name?
Melissa.
Melissa, how would you like to come on my show sometime?
Oh, she's walking the doggy right now.
Oh, you still got your doggy?
Can you, after the show, call back and...
Well, have her. Is she on? Is she on Facebook?
My daughter give you a call?
Yeah, I'll give you my number and have her call me. 286.
Oh, wait a minute. Write this number down, hon. 286.
4786. No, 286. No, 289. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
One of those days. 289
gave you the wrong
4789.
Let me give her my other book. Here, mark it in this book. Oh my God, I would love to meet you. He said he met you once at Market Basket.
Yep. Yep. Okay, you ready?
All right. What is it? No, start over, hon.
Yeah. 289
289
4789.
4789.
That's Norm. Yeah. What do you got? A girlfriend there?
Yeah.
And she?
I don't know what to do with her and stuff and everything. Because
She's the boss, isn't she?
No.
Yeah. She and your daughter are the boss.
Well, they said, maybe you can tell me something about this. They said she had had around her liver and stuff and everything, so she hasn't been drinking 2 years now.
Good for her.
And now her legs are swelling up.
Well, I would definitely have it checked out.
Think it could be your liver, or
no, I actually tell her to have her sugar level checked.
have a what?
Her sugar level.
Sugar level?
Yeah.
So that would cause your legs to swell up a little bit?
Absolutely.
On the thighs?
Yeah.
On down bottom?
Yeah, because that happens to me when I'm not careful, because I'm diabetic. If I'm not careful, my feet and legs will swell.
All right, let me get you another question now.
Okay.
I was on a 240 milligram, okay? And I told the practitioner, or whatever, the nurse that brings into the room, and I said, what are you trying to outdo me and stuff and everything? So now I'm on a 50 milligram and a 25 milligram, and now I'm getting, every so often, I'm getting a bloody nose. Is that high blood pressure, or?
That sounds like it. I'm not a doctor, so, okay, I'm not a doctor. I'm only an intuitive.
I know that.
But I will tell you that it could be, I would definitely let your doctor know that, because you could be having a cataract from the medication. They may need to change that medication.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. And leave those sweets alone.
Yeah, well, I don't need that much.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Not that much,
Hey,
yeah.
this is Norm you're talking to, young man.
If I had sugar diabetes, I would know it, right?
Not always. No. When I found out I had it, I was not paying attention to it until they did a test on me, and boom, boom, boom. But I have to watch what I eat and stuff like that. And I cut back on my meds because I get I'd be a jerk when there's too much of the medication that I'm taking. But you will feel tired. I feel when my sugar level is up high, I feel very tired, and then I get ugly as hell. You know?
Yeah. Even if you drink.
Oh, no. I've been drinking 25 years.
Yeah. Definitely worth
26
getting
No,
checked,
I'm
though.
just saying I drink.
You drink alcohol?
Yeah.
That is, no wonder you're having all these problems, young man.
Yeah.
Give me I'll tell you what, I got to let you go because we're going on. But give me a call at my home with that number and we'll talk some more and I'll yell at you.
All right. What time you want me to have a call you about?
Probably
7, 8
about,
o'clock or
yeah,
something?
around
Is
8
that
o'clock,
okay?
yeah. And just to let
About
you
8
know.
o'clock?
Yeah, around 8 o'clock. And I enjoy yelling, so give me a call.
Well,
Okay.
she'll be talking to you. I won't.
Oh, I will. You will hear.
You'll hear it
Okay.
from her then.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Have a good night.
And
We'll
I'm
talk
sorry
to you
for
later.
earlier. It just slipped out.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Have a good night now. Okay.
So you don't think it's nice for her to walk down Union Street? where
I'm not
all the
comfortable
gun
with
shops
it,
and all
but
that stuff
she'll be
continues?
fine. I actually look at her being okay. She's very well protected as long as she is aware of where she's at.
Okay.
Okay. We'll send a protection light around there. How's that?
You what?
I'll send a lot, John. I'll send a lot of protection light around her.
Right.
Okay. Let me just tell you one more thing.
Okay.
I'm over at the Brothers Express over here, and these people are leaving rubber right in front of the police officers, and there's 4 cruisers there, and they're all outside talking and stuff to me. I says, you guys ain't going to do nothing about them leaving rubber dragging down the street here?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he says, we fight crime.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
I
is
believe
a
it.
crime, right?
Well, the mayor says to handle the criminals, as you put here, softly. Okay?
Yeah.
Talk to them softly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's time for a change at City Hall. Okay?
Yeah, well, you can't do nothing about it.
No, well, we can fight
Yeah.
City Hall.
You can vote.
You can vote. You
And I
can,
live right on the main road, and I get all these loud cars coming by. No exhaust out and planes coming out of their car. Where they get the stairs? Hello?
yeah. Well, you know what?
And the cops don't do nothing about nothing.
Oh, no. They know what to work. Come on. You might break up their coffee break. You know?
Yeah, you hear about the guy at Dunkin' Donuts?
No. I got to let you
Yeah.
go, dude, because I'm going off
No,
the
wait a
air.
minute, wait a minute. Let me say real quick. Guy at Dunkin' Donuts was spitting in the cops' coffee when they pull up the Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, no. That's
And
wrong.
he got arrested.
Good.
Awful.
Good.
Yeah, they should hang him for that. That's
Because I
not-
had a guy when I was blind. I had a young girl kick my cane when I was blind down the hallway, and the police did arrest her.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but no,
Really?
that's assault actually.
Yeah.
Have her give you a call if she wants. Okay.
All right, I will give you a call at 8 o'clock.
All
Okay,
right.
bud.
We'll talk to you in a
I'm
bit.
sorry, Norm.
No worry.
Bye-bye.
Apology accepted.
All right, thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was
Yeah.
a good call.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I love that. I like talking about spirits.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said you call it. We'll really do a thing. on
Sounds
it.
like a spirit is trying to communicate with him in some
Right,
way.
yeah.
It may be intimidating to
Yeah.
him, but
Yeah. He's right of it.
trying to get his intention, huh?
Everybody,
Yeah.
if everything works out well, I'll be having Victoria, our newly pushing elected mayor, who I want to see our mayor, Solomon, coming on the air with Lisa Freeman. We'll see you next week, and remember, every day you are the winner.